Well, our next guest hasn't had a shower for 5 years. Dr. James Hamlin stopped using soap, shampoo and conditioner for half a decade, and he reckons you should join him if you want to live a healthier life.
Yeah, Dr. James joins us now in New York this morning. Well, look, you look very well scrubbed up there, James. Have you had a shower this morning? What is the aroma there right now?
I think it smells fine. I haven't had any complaints. No, I didn't have a shower this morning, and you're actually catching me just outside the city, and I did go water skiing today, so that might have been a bit of a cheat.
Okay, right. Okay, so you got a bit of salt water working through you there. Why did you stop showering and using soap?
It takes a lot of time. Like, every day you do it, this is like a minus, like, at least 20 minutes to your day.
What was
fake? No, it's not fake, because he says he doesn't use shampoo. It doesn't mean he doesn't shower. He probably does shower. He probably gets his body wet and scrubs off dead skin. He just doesn't use shampoo and soap products on his skin. That's probably what he's going to say. Now, we'll see what happens, but I think that's what he's going to say.
The catalyst for that?
Well, it was kind of a long journey, and I detail it in this.
I haven't used deodorant in 5 years either. You know why? It's because I don't smell bad. I don't need to use it.
I wrote called Clean, but basically I was doing overall a lot of minimizing in my life, and at the same time I started learning about
because if you want to play games a lot, you need to get the other distractions out of your life. Like, like I remember Kriparian one time made a video, this is like 10 years ago, and he said the reason why he has short hair is because he could go longer without showering, and the hair, it wouldn't look as bad. I never forgot that.
So just like the gut microbiome, we have trillions of microbes living inside us. Yeah. We also have them living all over our skin.
It's true.
And that led me to do some experimentation with trying to see exactly, what was the point of a lot of the hygiene and skincare.
Yeah, what is the point? Well, I'll tell you what the point is. It's to sell shampoo. That's it. You don't smell bad because your sense of smell is used to it? Ask anybody who is around me if I smell bad. And you can send them this clip. Tell the truth. Do I smell bad or not? Train at Mets Asmund Stinks IRL. What's this?
With you, I'll keep it $1.50. Asmongold's one of my really good friends, longtime friends, but I wish I had that issue that you have where I can't smell when I'm around him. You know what I'm saying? And he will happily admit that too. So, sometimes it's a blessing, but not always.
I'm hygienic though. I swear.
The thing is with that though is, like, I remember when that happened, because I think I know the day. And it's because we were over, like, we were doing shit all fucking day, and then we came over the next day as soon as we woke up. Yeah, and also I went to the gym with Train. Of course I'm going to smell bad a little bit after that. S-Fan can confirm you don't smell. Yeah, I know. Like, let me see if we can comment on this. Asmongold, S-Fan, smell bad. Well, here it is. Soda poppin' right here. Vouches for Asmongold. So this is Soda talking about, this was in 2020. All right, guys? I don't smell bad. I do not smell bad. Now, other people are fucking disgusting. But that's not me. I'm different.
And
I hate being around people that smell like shit.
Regimens that we're doing, if in fact we are always covered in microbes all the time, most of which are perfectly healthy and even beneficial to us.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. So I've heard about people doing the whole I don't shampoo my hair or use conditioner anymore. That's quite a big thing now. But you're doing deodorant, moisturizer, soap. So are you still showering and just not using those things? Like, is there a rinse going on? And if indeed, how long until the odor sort of became okay?
You're almost too interested in this.
No, I am fascinated, yeah.
I should specify that I'm very good about hand washing, especially...
I fucking told you. I fucking told you that he did that. Because he's getting his skin wet. He's just not putting a bunch of fucking chemicals on it, obviously.
Right now, hand washing, crucial. one area where soap, we know that is beneficial to human health, that will help stop the pandemic. So on a serious note, that's very important. Outside of that, most of what we do is recreational. It's cultural. It's because we want to look a certain way. We want to smell a certain way.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
And our bodies have gotten used to using these products. So there is a lot of malleability there to sort of change your habits if you want to. And again, this is a very individual choice, and I don't want to change anyone who doesn't want to change, but the book kind of goes into how you can do less. And for me, that became, now it's just a quick rinse, water only, most mornings.
See? He says even most mornings, so some days he doesn't even do that.
I found that, I went for a while doing absolutely nothing, and I found that I actually enjoyed it.
And look at his skin. No, like, weird spots on his skin. Nothing's wrong with his skin. I've never seen... you know who has the worst fucking skin? Girls with a 9-step skincare routine. That's who has the worst fucking skin. And then you see some guy who sleeps with his face against a fucking pizza box, and he wakes up and he has immaculate fucking skin.
Ritual of it, I enjoy. It sort of starts the day, especially during the pandemic. It just sort of, gets you going, enters the workday. But it's more about ritual. It's more about grounding, and it's not about believing that I'm a healthier or better or more virtuous person for having done it.
No, but you seem
that's true.
You seem really fit though. Like when I'm finished at the gym.
Yeah.
I don't want to be anywhere near you.
No, and neither does my wife. So what happens then?
We just wash it off with water.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll rinse off after that.
Exactly.
Sometimes not. Your body sort of gets into more of an equilibrium when you stop.
I told you guys, he's a fucking doctor and he's saying this. I fucking knew it. I said this was true, and everybody said that I was nuts. They made that Nurgle worshiper video. They tried to cut it together to make me sound like a psychopath and like all of this stuff. But I said that your body produces cleaning enzymes if you don't shower, and actually it starts cleaning itself. Everybody said I was a madman, and now we have a doctor confirming it.
Doing these things.
Right.
And I don't recommend that anyone do it cold turkey. We've all, when I was in the same habit as everyone of doing a lot of showering and a lot of application of soap, if I went a day without it and a day without deodorant, I knew it. I smelled terrible. I looked greasy. I felt bad.
Yeah.
Over time, though, if you
and you wane yourself off of it to where you're not a slave to deodorant or soap. You're not a slave to that kind of stuff because, like, you spend money on that. It takes time. Like, oh, my God.
Gradually do less and less. Your body gets used to it. It's sort of like training for a marathon, and you never smell like cool ocean breeze or whatever your body wash used to smell like, but you don't.
I fucking hate people that wear perfume. I hate that. I don't want to smell anything. The only thing I want to smell is barbecued brisket and new Pokemon cards. So if you can't, if you're not one of those two things, you get the fuck out of my life.
You don't smell like, rotten onions or body odor.
Yeah.
I suspect you're smelling like Pino Clean this morning.
Steady fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's fascinating. I'm really
interested. It is fascinating. It's worth reading. Please don't. I know you're contemplating.
Yeah.
But please don't, because it does, as we've heard, James says it takes a while for the odor to neutralise.
It doesn't take a while. It takes about, so this is, as somebody who, I've tried this myself. I didn't read the book, but I've tried this myself. It takes about like 3 or 4 weeks, and then your body starts cleaning itself. And then you become more clean. It's it's pretty amazing.
I haven't started.
James, we really appreciate it. It is really fascinating, and we appreciate you sharing your findings with us this morning. James's new book, Clean, The New Science of Skin, is out now.
I'm fascinated by that, because there'd be a lot of people who suffer.
You want to know what my skincare routine is? Look at my skin. Look at that. Absolutely no problems, nothing. I have a little bit of acne scarring here. There's nothing here, nothing there at all. It's completely fine, absolutely flawless. My skincare routine is I never wash my hands. I touch my face constantly. If I get grease on my hands, doesn't even matter. Sometimes if I get, like some sort of like thing on my face, I scratch it off with my fingernails and I dig them into my skin. Sometimes I shower without using the shaving cream as well. And I usually shower by taking the razor against my skin. I'm not going to do it. And I just go like this, up and down really, really fast until there's nothing there. I shave in about a minute. And that's it. I used to use a straight razor instead of soap to shower too. And I would just take it and I would just take it across like my arm or like my, my back or shoulder. And I would just scrape the dead skin off. Worked great. Nobody ever told me I smell bad.
From eczema,
people have told me my shirts smell bad, but not me.
Like skin diseases and psoriasis, that may help, and then sort of coming off soap might help that. So
Julia Roberts hasn't used deodorant for years. And, anything
look at her
Julia
career
does,
now.
I'll do.
Oh, really? Anything Julie does, you do?
I love Julia Roberts.
All right,
yeah.
wow. I'm going to write that down. Remember that. Still.
With the shirt that smells bad? Yeah, that's not me. That's different. Yeah, Pink Sparkle says that. Yeah, because the thing is, like, I will usually wear the same shirt for like a month and a half. Because, like, I can tell because I'll take the shirt off and then I'll compare it with a new white shirt. And, like, if the color is different enough, like, I think I even had one over here. Yeah. Like, this is one of the old ones, right? And so, like, you can see, like, that's the difference after that much time, right? And so that's the shirt. That's not me. That's different. And that's why the shirt's dirty, is the enzymes displace the dirt onto the shirt from my body, making my body completely clean. And again, immaculate skin with no problems whatsoever. Doctor approved. Everybody called me a madman. They said I was a fucking crazy person. And here we are. People's dogs don't take baths for months and they smell fine. The dogs sometimes do smell bad. Sure, your finger is doctor approved too? I actually talked to a doctor whenever I went to the emergency room about my finger. And she said that I'd need to have like tendon surgery because it ruptured the tendon. And I said, is there a problem with that, the way it is? And she said, no, it's fine. She says, do you want to fix it? I told her, no, I don't want to fix it. Because if you look at the way that I hold a mouse, right? So this is actually, like, if you put the finger on the mouse, I actually have to put like less work into clicking the mouse. And I used to get like repetitive motion injury, or not injury, but like, you ever had like discomfort in your hand after you've used the computer a lot? Like, you ever get discomfort like that? Yeah. I did. I don't anymore. Never again. Play video games 12 hours a day. It doesn't happen anymore. Broke himself to fix himself? Yeah, it's an update. Explains the gameplay? Yeah, exactly. I play games all day. It's not a big deal. You're lying on steak and eggs. You said the longest you ever wore the same shirt is a month. I bet it's probably about a month and a half. Like, I don't really keep track of how long I wear a shirt. Like, I measure shirts in color, not time. Like, for example, like, I've had this shirt. Like, one of the worst things is, like, I get a new shirt, and it's like, the second day I have the shirt, and I get pizza on the shirt. And so it's like, now I'm going to have pizza on my shirt for the next, like, few weeks. And so it's kind of annoying. Longest time spent in the Army shirt? Probably about, like, over a month. I remember the first time I took a break from my stream, I didn't change my clothes or take a shower for the entire break, and I only wore the Army shirt. My dad has the same thing, too. Like, he'll have clothes that have, like, holes in them and everything. And I'll ask him, like, do you want me to get you new clothes? He says, no, this is my favorite shirt. What do you mean? Why not a black t-shirt? Because I have skin flakes sometimes. I don't like people seeing that. That's why. Everything I do is min-maxed. You should have the one shirt you bought from the thrift store. I guarantee you, I don't know what shirt it is, but I guarantee you I do have it. Do you bother wearing underwear still? Absolutely, of course I do. It's disgusting not to wear underwear. I never don't wear underwear. It's filthy. Do you change your bed sheets? In the last 5 years, I've changed them one time. 2 times. I had a girlfriend move in with me, and she required me to change the sheets. This was in like 2019, something like that. And then recently I did because there were mold on my pillows, and I kept waking up with like I would like sneeze sometimes, and I'm like, this isn't normal. Like I shouldn't be sneezing. And so I pulled out like a couple of the pillows, and they were like wet. And so I got rid of those, and now I don't have mold on the pillows anymore. It's not a thing. Am I proud of living this way rather than seeking help for it? I'm not proud of it at all. It's just how I am. Like I'm not, like I don't feel ashamed of anything that I do, because I'm not under an obligation to anybody to exist. I simply do what I want, and that is the end all and be all of my existence. So it doesn't, it's not that I'm proud of it or anything like that. I know that people think it's funny because I'm weird, right? But I'm not ashamed of it or proud of it. This is just how it is. Why not be a role model for your chatters? I think if somebody thinks that I'm a role model, then that's what you call natural selection. Just hire a maid. I've been thinking about dating again. We'll see what happens. Yeah, might get another girlfriend. We'll see what happens.